Hold me now, 'cause I'm tired here, coming down slowly from the life that I've lived into your arms, side by side.
Hi there, I'm Veronica Champagne Stone, and I'm here with my aunt and uncle today. Lisa is a local artist, and they are going to be putting on an art display and workshop that'll happen in downtown Kalamazoo on October 10th. It'll be happening at the Loft in Kalamazoo. So, Lisa, what first got you interested in art?
I discovered art at a very early age, at the same time discovering that I have a talent. My family nurtured that talent. I studied mostly art my senior year in high school and then all the way through college.
So, was it always going to be an art display and a workshop?
No, originally it was just going to be an art display. This guy nudged me a little bit and thought, if you're going to share your process, then share your process with everyone.
And you mentioned that this is coming from some trauma that you experienced. Are you willing to share a little bit about that with us?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like I do need to share about my trauma, especially because I will be sharing it through my artwork. But just want people to be aware a little bit of my background. In 2006, I had an experience in Israel where war did break out with Hezbollah, and I needed to leave that situation quickly. And in 2015, I realized that maybe it was time for therapy, and I was diagnosed with PTSD at that time. The therapy led to unbearing some difficult memories. I was assaulted at age 17 by two men. And then, unfortunately, all of my trauma seemed to come to a head when I was 47 and was again sexually assaulted. That is the time that I started to nourish my art, and my family around me did the same.
So the name of this event is Steel Blue, spelled Steal. Is there a reason for that name?
The reason for the name Steel Blue is because back in 2013 we had first moved into our house in Richland, and I started to become very triggered by that color. When I say steel blue, I'm talking about STEEL, combination of gray and blue. And blue, I've always identified with the color blue. I have blue eyes. Friends have called me Blue as a nickname. When I think of blue, I'm strongly passionate about the environment. I think of the sky and I think of the water. And when you put steel and you put blue together, STEAL, I think about the purity that can be stolen by humans in general. And then it brings me to something like rape, where literally something is stolen from you. And it's time to steal it back.
Yeah. So is this workshop only for people who have experienced sexual assault?
No. No, the workshop's open for people who have experienced trauma of all kinds, their friends and families and allies. We know firsthand that trauma can extend far and impact those who didn't experience it firsthand almost as much as it does those who do. So we want those folks and all of their friends, again, to know that they're welcome, they're safe, they're not alone. They can express themselves, take their creations with them, work on a community art project that we will donate at the end to Sexual Assault Services out of Battle Creek for helping to partner with us. They will have people on site to be able to help with information, resources, in case anyone needs it at that time.
Have you partnered with any other groups on this event?
Not yet. we've reached out to, or we've begun to reach out to, I should say, the YWCA and the VA to both let them know about the event primarily and to gauge their interests.
So, can I assume this event isn't going to be free?
Actually, for all those who attend, it will be. For Lisa and I, not so much. That's why we've started the GoFundMe. I know I mentioned we're trying to partner with some other groups, but those groups are funded through grants and charities, and their resources are small already and growing smaller by the day. So we're asking for them to partner with us so they can give us their expertise.
Jason, what has it been like for you watching Lisa go through this, and how do you feel now that this event is on the horizon?
Oh, let's see. The entire process, painful, arduous, rewarding, numbing, mud walking, tears through laughter, or maybe the other way around, I don't know. I met Lisa when she first came back to the States in 2006. So right after that time, she mentioned her time in Israel. We married in 2009. Our son, who's actually the cameraman at the moment, was born in 2010. It was around this time that the postpartum that so many women experienced and the undiagnosed PTSD started to lead to the real self-medicating abuse with the sleep issues that she mentioned. The time period, I would say, of 2015 to 2024 was a mixed bag of joy, pain, anger, mistrust, and our marriage almost didn't survive. But I'm glad that it did, and I'm glad I can help with this, because I've known since meeting her that art was a lifeline and an anchor for her for stability and peace. And I am extremely proud to see the changes in her and the woman she's become. And I'm glad, really glad I get to help support this event, not only for her, but anybody else who needs it.